What did you
Same.
Say? What? Yeah, fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Count it as first pizza. All right. Wow. So my heart. Oh God, that was so exciting. You know what? I hope we have a night full of Smash matches like that, because that was really something. That was really something. And these are, you know, I could see this set right here being, you know, of the same caliber. These players, I could see these players going exactly head to head.
These guys were both in top 8 at the Arcadian.
Yep.
I
Both of them
know these guys have played a few sets before. The only ones that I can think of personally. Only ones that I can think of personally were won by Birzes. But those sets, Birzes kind of scared Red off his Ness.
Yeah.
And that is not a good place.
Are they?
They're button checking.
They're button checking. Okay, I was like, is this a joke?
Yeah, no. I usually choose, especially if I'm playing on stream, do the button check on Duck Hunt, because it's like a flat stage, so that's good for button checking, right? But it's also one that's illegal, so everybody will know that it's not a real tournament.
Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose, I don't know if our rule set has a gentleman's clause or not. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
So I could play Grand Finals on Duck Hunt if Sammy's down, or if anyone's down.
Yeah, Jaaahsh may tell you to not.
Yeah, for the sake of integrity.
Right.
So this is, I don't think I've ever actually seen this matchup played at a high level. I'm not saying these guys aren't. What'd you say? Jaaahsh out here with the fun. So I'm trying to think. At a high level, has this matchup ever been? Have we ever seen like a Waddy versus Foe?
Greg Gonzalez beat Waddy.
Greg Gonzalez versus Waddy. Wow.
Greg Gonzalez beat Waddy.
That's interesting because Ness is one of those guys who just some of his moves hit so hard. I could see them just killing Mewtwo so.
Birzes, I know, at least personally, is not a fan of this matchup. But
really?
He's not sure if it's more of a character thing, if it's more of his personal play style, and like not having that much matchup knowledge.
See, I'm not sure. Just trying to think of the tools characters have. You know, I'm imagining Mewtwo sitting there down tilting and Ness not being able to do anything. But at the same time, I'm seeing Mewtwo getting comboed all over the place and dying at like 60.
Exactly.
So, jeez.
And the other thing that is scary in this matchup is, or at least very scary particularly for Birzes, is the way Ness can cross up with Bear on shield.
Yep. Yeah, those cross-up mix-ups are no fun to deal with almost any character, really. They're just, because he's so floaty and his airspeed's so good, he can just kind of pick where he goes.
Oh, that. I thought he had the PK rocket right there. He just barely missed it. I feel like Red is a fairly creative Ness, though.
You know, I think you have to be to get by in today's.
Oh yeah, people know exactly what Ness is looking for.
I'm sure there's people out there who are going to tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think an optimal Ness is really like a thing. You know, like I'm sure you can optimize stuff, but there is no like play perfect, pick the best option every time kind of Ness. It's kind of like, Ness kind of has like he has that Smash 4 factor going there with the back air, the up air, the back throw. You know, he has these moves. He's kind of just go in there and hit stuff. You know. Make them scared and then make them mess up. Oh, that was dangerous. That would have killed Birzes. Oh, good off-stage play. Yep, with the Birzes. Oh, see, that's what I was talking about.
Baby head.
Just all you need to do is get him to 100 and then start pressing buttons.
Red's really good with the falling up airs too.
Birzes.
Oh, and the falling up air on this character, man, with how tall Mewtwo is, and his tail being part of his hurt box the whole time.
Man, this is looking oppressive. For Ness is kind of running all. Oh, interesting.
That was big damage.
Oh,
yeah, that was misinput. Willing to bet.
Oh, you got to go down there, man. You can't. I know it's Smash instinct to be afraid of the PK2 coming at you, but you just got to go get him.
But if you hesitate at all,
the hesitation is what kills you. The hesitation is what makes it hurt. Oh, yeah. Birzes, he heard me, but it was the bad. Yeah. I'm sorry, Birzes. I'm sorry.
Good one.
Oh, jeez. All right, so I want to see how Birzes can adapt. My professional opinion is that I think Birzes needs to play way more lane in this matchup. He needs to take way less initiative. He needs to sit there and wait for Ness to do something before he does something, and if Ness isn't doing anything, then you just down tilt and walk around. Because
I think the problem is that gets scary when Mewtwo gets up to like 70.
Well, and that's the thing, is that's what I'm seeing is where Birzes is getting punished, is he's getting cornered, and then he gets scared, and he tries to come at Ness with an aggressive option, and then Red sees that, backs up, and then hits him for it. You know? So we've seen a bunch of that where, and I think we're going to see it again, where Mewtwo gets backed up to the corner, and then Ness's game is how can I scare him into picking a bad option.
Birzes loves to play at the ledge. And that might actually be a problem.
Yeah, that might be part of his. Maybe it's part of his character-specific problem. Ness is very good at cornering characters. Very good at cornering characters. Especially because once you get to the side of the stage, the threat of that back throw becomes real.
Anti-air up smash though.
So Birzes is looking good. He's actually making that adjustment that I was mentioning. He's playing a lot less. He's playing with a lot less initiative. Oh.
Yeah, I think he whiffed his ledge snap, and he might have had a back air punish on the PK Thunder 2 had he not.
If Ness was a Pokemon, would he be Psychic type? Yeah. Or would he have a mix of something else? Like, is there anything else canon? Like, because he does like fire and electricity and.
Yeah.
Huh. Cool.
Oh yeah, he definitely trains at the Psychic Gym. He lives in Saffron.
Oh no, he trains at the Psychic. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Clean.
He's been working on those.
Clean and a half. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so scary. I thought he was going to hit something way harder.
There's something ridiculously specific about both character height and width that makes that whole, like, it's because of what happens to their hurt box as they get flipped by confusion.
Where it's kind of like the same thing with Ganondorf's Flame Choke. There's like 1 or 2 characters that will bounce on the top platform. With
yeah.
There's like a clip of Ganondorf doing it to Olimar at 0 where you like Flame Choke to up smash to double jump in there. It does like 60.
God.
Yeah. That's the stuff you need to know, though. If you're going to win these kind of matchups, that's the stuff you need
Especially if you're going to be a solo man.
And you know...
Oh! Wow, and the back hit?
Batter up! Bam! Oh, we're going to call that a home run.
The back hit, though. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I mean, the forward hit would have killed, too.
That might have been another case of Mewtwo's tail just getting in weird spots, too. Yeah, he had the spacing right to hit the ledge, but Red was still invincible.
Birzes he's actually, he's impressing me a lot with his ledge guarding. Not his edge guarding, like as in going down there and hitting Ness. He's got some room to work on that. But as far as the once Ness grabs the ledge and he's sitting right here, I really like how Birzes is playing this. He's playing it really smart. He's picking the right option a lot of times. That was a little risque, but you know what? 18% is the time to make those guesses. Absolutely. If you're going to make that. You know, he takes 20 and he gets
I'd be into fair.
You're not going to have a chance to make that guess in about 20%. Nice, Birzes. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
The stare down.
Don't do anything. Yes, charge. Win neutral. Yes. Red is teabagging. I hate this game.
Is he at up to a percent? Maybe not without rage.
No, I don't think so. Ness is actually surprisingly happy. He's like right around the middle.
Okay.
God, that is so terrifying.
Can't grab ledge now. Oh, okay. Good protection there.
Oh, and see, now this is scary from Mewtwo.
Oh!
Wow. He's so lucky he got hit by that
Seriously.
PK Thunder. That would have been so bad.
That was terrifying.
I don't know if Birzes knows this. He's doing 2-frame with a down tilt. If he's sitting there, oh, good stuff.
Yeah, I think what he was looking for is the same thing that he was looking for on the other side with the down smash to cover the ledge. So he didn't want to waste it on a down tilt.
God, it was almost like Birzes heard me say something and like took the coach. He actually, and even more so as that game progressed, we really saw him changing into that standstill, wait for this guy to do something.
Absolutely. I do think he's really good at adapting.
He really, as you clearly showed, and it's one of the biggest things to learn the difference between like a mid-level and like a high-level player is that sometimes doing nothing is the optimal option. You know? And as you saw there, is that beforehand when he was pressing buttons and trying to do everything, you know, Ness would get through, cross him up, and then punish him. But when he doesn't do anything, then Ness is the one who gets scared. You know, it's just a whole mix of who can terrify each other the most.
Oh, that up air getting through. I'm always shocked when anybody challenges Mewtwo's fair and wins.
I know. It's so good.
Now, how does he land? This is an interesting stage pick.
This is a very interesting stage pick.
But the platforms work so well for Birzes. I can see why Red would want to be just like, nope.
Well, the thing is with these characters is they actually have somewhat of a similar like matchup chart and play styles and stuff like that. I mean, of course, they're different characters, but they kind of flow and function well on the same stages, you know. So I would think like Lilat would be a good counter pick, but then like, you know, Mewtwo likes Lilat and blah 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 and so forth.
I know Birzes personally hates it.
Yeah, well, who doesn't these days?
Right.
But I think this is an interesting pick because I think this might be a comfort pick from Red because I see him go here all the time. So he didn't pick for the matchup, he picked for Red. He picked for Red versus Birzes, not Ness versus Mewtwo. And I think that was a good choice.
Oh, for sure.
Man, just swinging at him. Oh, that's not
back
good.
there, yep.
Yep. That's tough. That's the thing is Mewtwo's air dodge is really good, but once players get that pattern down, there's holes. There's holes in Mewtwo's defensive style.
And without a platform, Red knew that Birzes had to go to stage.
And this is not good for Birzes. This is not where he wants to be.
Oh, I caught him.
Oh my gosh, Red is not letting him go.
Okay, so this is why he picked FD. Rough. But man, he just couldn't land.
That was Birzes.
That was such a good stock.
Red was looking so
That was such
dominant.
a good stock.
Yeah, he just. There was a point there before he even killed himself with the up B where you could kind of look at Birzes. You know, he got hit by 5 or 6. He's at the same percent. You know, he's a whole stock down. Like one stock is 0% behind because he was going to take that stock and then come back a percent. There's a certain point where, especially when a character just has a kill switch where they go, okay, time to kill you, grab.
Yep.
And you're just done. It gets so much harder to mount those comebacks because you know
Absolutely.
it's like, wow, I'm going to have to kill him once, then I'm going to have to do 100, and then I'm going to have to kill him. And the whole time I can't get shield grab one time. Like one time. Those are the worst. Like characters like I said with kill buttons. So like Mewtwo kind of has it to a degree, and like Ness does, and Cloud does, and you know characters that just there is no living to 200 against those characters.
Definitely.
Just you know the kill switch. That's what I call it because I'm imagining some guy being like, "Is it time? It's time." And like pulls the switch. He's done.